not.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't right.
150 yards. This shit stay wanting me to rush for 100 yards. Boy, that nigga ain't got no D tackle. I'm running this bitch straight up the gut. This nigga Ben Roethlisberger.
Coach thinks, as mentioned, we are on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. It's sold out Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Man, it be like that. Yeah, man. All I can say is it be like that, no cap.
Black 20.
I dead ass get Lorenzo Carter every week, I mean.
50.
Fuck the Super Bowl.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Memphis.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Jack 16. Alert. Let's go.
Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I think it was on some bullshit. I don't know.
Hey, alert. Hey, Alpha.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger able to find Switzer. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Tell them draft tomorrow night.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Conner. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
He's checking. He's 61. Matchbox lights. Check it. Hey, Charlie. 77.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They run the counter. Swift. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It ain't that crazy, bro. That shit don't got that many
-2 yards brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. Jackson options out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 9 yards that time on the keeper. Brings up 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Do we have a 4th down?
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run. It's Johnson. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Alert! Show that bench
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Alert! 50! Smoke!
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it with Samuels. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs in that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Jackson options out left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On third down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
230.
Right here. Double time.
50.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Connor. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Alert, alert. Hey, Zoo.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Hey, you're a fool.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that could spark a big burst right here.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, Swift. And he'll take it down shy of 45
did say he
to
beat
46.
you in the other league.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Just contain his shit and cover that shit, man. I already know what he be
Able
running.
to get 7 on that first down pass play.
Man.
Second
you
and 3.
The linebacker to do it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
So you tell me all your linebackers slow as hell?
Ravens touchdown. A great play there.
But as long as you got 86 and up and
touchdown in his
75 and up
first
block
career
shit,
game.
86 and up
As his
speed,
guys
man,
are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Just keep doing their block shit.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You be wondering why that nigga Lorenzo Carter be upgraded so fast and have a superstar every time I get his ass.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And an alley to run.
Take off. What a rookie's going hard.
And he will bring this back.
I got
it's
2
a
rookie
pick
safeties out
6
the
and a Raven
draft.
touchdown.
One of them was undrafted, and I picked his ass up.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. You used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just 1 tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be too many syllables. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
It's going to be okay, bro.
Back to the air. Roethlisberger after the pick 6. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Across the 45.
He said, I don't care.
Good pick up there at 22. On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards that.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Washington's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
He done fucked up. He ain't got nobody in the backfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
24. Hey, high 7.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 4 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. We talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 2nd and inches, Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy.